there about paper mache golems. I mean,
Yeah.
are you looking forward to acting against green screens and?
Yeah, I was in the mocap studio yesterday actually, which is a first for me, and it really, I've never quite understood the technology behind it, but it really does appear that it's like being in Avatar the movie, and I'm quite looking forward to that. But also, I think with this film in particular, there's enough creative genius in terms of the art department and the technological department, but at the same time, I do think we're going to get out there, you know, in nature and really experience this, possibly more so than a purely technical film, which is really exciting. It's a good marriage of both, I think.
Yeah. And you're all going to be, all the dwarves, I assume you're all going to be covered in prosthetics. I mean, are you looking forward to that?
We don't know yet, actually. It's still up for grabs, hence a little bit of experimentation in the facial hair department. So.
Yeah, we don't all normally look like this.
Yeah.
Martin, it's very exciting for us to have you all here, but if we forget, I think, how famous that Peter is overseas.
Yes.
When you actually meet Peter,
yes.
Is it quite an experience?
I sort of keep saying that he's as normal as is humanly possible for someone who is richer than Croesus. Yeah, like, someone with as much money and Oscars as he's got, he is phenomenally, genuinely normal. Yeah. And it's not an act, it's not a put on, it's not, you know, because some people are studied normal and some people are kind of hip normal, you know, look at me being normal, I'm drinking tea, you know. But Peter is really...
he's a bloke.
He's an artist.
Yeah. Sorry, not Sir Peter. He'll fucking kill me if I don't say that.
Because he's a nightmare about that.
Oh, Christ.
One thing that gets you.
Yeah, I didn't realise he's such a monarchist. But no, he is, and I think all of us are finding, because I don't know him very well, but some of the Kiwi guys know him better than we do. But every time I've met him, and I've met him a few times over the years, he's just seems to be a practitioner as opposed to a star, and you know, because he's one of the few star directors on the planet. But he's still the same. He's still the same recognisable being he was probably when he was 12. He's still an enthusiast. He still just wants to lose himself in the game, and it's ideal for us, you know, because the last thing you want is. Well, you know, as John said, there's no tossers, and you certainly don't want one at the top. Yeah. And yeah, we all just, you know, the triumvirate of Peter, Fran, and Philippa. Yeah. I've very, very rarely met people who are that concerned with your welfare, and of course, nothing is purely selfless in the world. It's in their interest that we're happy, but taking that into account, they're very, very concerned about our welfare here. Yeah. Are we happy? Have we found somewhere to live? You know, all that. They're genuinely one of the nicest teams you could work for. It's kind of hard to say that without sounding like I'm trotting out a party line, but
you've already got the part, so you know.
Yeah, actually,
you can tell
they're
the
fine.
truth.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. And also, I think what helps is they're brilliant. They're great talkers. They're very articulate in expressing what they want from this project, but they're also, I think, as important, if fantastic listeners, and they are very interested in what we have to say about it. You know.
I don't know. I certainly. I mean, yes, obviously, yes. But I'm trying not to be. I've always tried not to be overwhelmed by size. I don't think it's helpful, and I don't think it's accurate, and I don't think it's just not truthful. I don't think just because something's big that means it's better. You know, I've never thought that. There's no denying, however, I'm in the fucking Hobbit. Playing the fucking Hobbit. So, of course, it's a huge opportunity and one that I am genuinely, really, you know, it's not often that I feel actually grateful to the people employing me and you know, the things that have been moved around and the fact that I've, you know, been able to do as second series of Sherlock and this is no mean feat really on their parts, and it's the biggest vote of confidence possible. So yeah, I'm extremely chuffed about it. You know, I hope there'll be other roles, but for the time being, this will suffice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Sorry, just one thing in terms of the dynamics of your Martin, are you kind of being kicked out from the future?
Yes.
Yeah. As much as possible.
We've requested that.
I get an assumption on how actors work. Are they all bonding, but you can't bond.
We've never met him before.
This is the first time
Yeah.
that
gone
they've
all
been
right,
allowed
isn't
to
it?
look me in the eye. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing more dwarfy things together, I suppose, and some of the things that
In a good
some of the
way.
things all of us are doing, and some things just the dwarves are doing. Yeah.
We're often told to keep a good 12-foot distance from, from Mr. Baggins.
Yeah, as
you
I
know,
call
there's
my
certain
penis.
safety. You have to just show no respect.
We actually have to be 5 feet away. It's only you.
It's only me that's 12 feet. No longer arms.
But no, I mean, there is a bit of that in work, but I think we can say genuinely that in social terms, we're all mucking in, we're all sort of crisscrossing and going out for meals and, doing stuff together all the time.
And also, as the film, as this all develops, we'll be spending, I assume, more and more time together, because so much of our journey is with you.
Totally, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you working with small body doubles? Have you started that process?
They're better than us.
We haven't really done a lot, have we? I think.
No.
We've
done
certainly met a number of smaller people who are going to be our doubles, and also some stunt workers as well, and done some work with them. But we've not worked with the scale doubles to any large degree as yet.
We will be, however.
Yeah, yeah,
We will be. And they're great. They're a great bunch of people.
yeah.
And they're doing their own vigorous training regime alongside us.
Is it reassuring to know that there's a smaller version of you ready to jump in at a moment's notice?
Yeah, I'm just concerned that there's a woman playing me.
I think there is. Everyone should have one, really.
Okay, one last question.
Do you guys think you'll get sick of playing dwarves day in, day out?
You would think so, but so I was just going to say. I mean, you would sort of think so. In my mind's eye, the notion of this would have been sort of a nightmare, actually. But it's fantastic. Being afforded this time is great, and we're getting up in the morning, and we're all coming in, and we've a smile on our faces, and we're leaving with a smile on our faces. So far, I think so good, and it's sort of just naturally happening. Probably instinctively rather than consciously. I think so far we feel like we're not at the we're not even at the iceberg yet. But we can see the tip of it, and I think we're heading towards it very happily.
We know it's going to be hard work. It's a journey. In fact, the journey that we're taking is like the journey in the film, because it's an adventure with an end, and this adventure for all of us echoes that.
And as hard as it gets, and it is going to get hard, we've already discussed this, is you wake up every morning, and what gets you out of bed, no matter how exhausted you are, no matter how hard you worked the previous day, is I'm in this film, I'm in The Hobbit. This is the progenitor to all modern fantasy. We're here, and what a privilege it is to be here doing what we are doing.
It's difficult to take in the scale of something like this as well in terms of time, because it's such a long period of time. I've never done a single job as an actor at this length, and that's why I think it's helpful just to take it day by day rather than be overwhelmed by the scale of everything, the time, the amount of crew, the work, all of those things, and keeping it as intimate as possible with the other actors is helpful.
Totally.
Does anyone on the cast have an urge to make any other comments before we...
To stand up, deliver a statement.
Thanks, guys. You're wonderful.
Hold on, let's do right here. Perfect. 6 inches. 6 inches.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Lil Baggins.
Seven gun show.
Wolf. Yeah, I do want to, but I'm not gonna.
Nice.
Oh, you're in the way of the sound.
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Oh, just be shush.
You're in the way of the sound, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. You got it. Goalkeepers of the film world, I think.
You got to do a routine or team routine or anything?
Okay, we're wrapping up.
Oh, I'm not now.
At least you guys will
I've done a lot of them. Thank you. See the routine about a year and a half. Team packet, dwarf packet. Oh, sorry, pal.
Hey, Tony.
Congratulations.